From Benfica to Lazio, England to Mexico, Sven-Göran Eriksson has managed sides all over the world. Now the Swede has landed in the Middle East, joining UAE side Al Nassr. It's been a decade since he last picked me to play for England. Now I've come to Dubai to surprise my former manager.
How are you?
Very well, how are you, Sven?
Still fit?
Yeah, trying to tick over. Sven, I was lucky enough to be part of your England team that you brought out to the UAE in 2002. You're back now as technical director for Al Nassr. What would you consider, while you're here in this job, to be a success?
To win some titles, that's a must. And hopefully next season. This season we can't win anything at all. But next season it's a big dream for the owner, the directors, the fans, the players of course, and myself.
وهنا موجود على طول سفان-جوران إريكسون المستشار لدى لجنة الاحتراف الفنية، الرجل اللي تعاقد مع نادي النصر لمدة سنة ونصف. I'm
in a club with big ambitions. It's the oldest club in this country. It was born in 1945. They haven't won anything for 25 years, so it's a big challenge. And yeah, so far I like it. I like it very much.
You've been managing and playing, obviously, back in the day, but you've been managing in quite a lot of countries. What's your opinion of the football being played in the UAE and of the Middle East?
Well, football is new here. It's only 5 years ago that became professional. So you can't expect it to be like Premier League in England, and it's not, of course. But if you look at the city is growing every day. A new building here and there, and I think they have the same ambition with football. So it's interesting to be here right now.
Okay, you just mentioned it earlier about the heat. It's very pleasant now, but as you know, during the summer months, it gets up to 40 and sometimes even 50 degrees. Bearing in mind Qatar 22 have got the World Cup, how do you think that is going to affect, one, the players, but two, the whole World Cup itself?
I think they have a problem there, but knowing what kind of money they have, in one way or another, they will sort it out. I'm quite sure about that. And I suppose that one way is to build stadiums, indoor stadiums, so you have all the public, everyone indoor. Because you can't really play football if it's 40, 45 degrees. It's impossible, and everybody knows that. So, but they will sort it out.
If they don't sort it out, as you say, would you be in favour of moving it to the winter?
Yeah, I have nothing against it, but I think that will create a lot of problems for Premier League in England, for example. Do they really want to take a break? Premier League in England is money, it's big business today. Not only in England, in the whole world, TV rights and things like that. And to change that, I can't see that.
You manage England for 3 major tournaments. If there was one tournament that you think you should and possibly could have won the tournament, what would that have been?
2006. We were ready, we had a very good team, and I think the whole feeling inside the group of players, inside the FA, the supporters, I thought that we should have done better, and I thought before the tournament that we have a big chance to reach a final. We didn't, for various reasons, but that was my biggest defeat in my professional life, when we lost against Portugal on penalties.
Wow. Biggest defeat. What was the highlight of your England career?
Many, as you know. You were part of it many times. We beat Argentina in the World Cup 2002. I still think that was one of the best games we ever played. Beating Germany 5-1 away shouldn't be possible, so that must be one of them. But I had 6 years, 6.5, and happy memories all the time.
You just touched on it, 5-1, we beat Germany. Michael Owen has come out and said he's going to retire at the end of the season. What are your first initial thoughts of that?
I heard it. They phoned me and told me. Sad story for football. You know, as the whole world knows, if you have Michael Owen in your squad, he will never create a problem for you. Well, the only problem if he was injured. But good professional, very, very good man, always happy. And you knew that if he's on the pitch, the chance to win is always there until last second of the game. There are so many good memories about Michael Owen and my relationship with him as player, coach. But it must be scoring 3 goals Germany away. I wonder, I never thought about that, but I wonder now how many players have scored 3 goals Germany away. That can't be very many, if any.
Being a manager is often called the impossible job. Would you agree with that?
Not impossible, I don't know. First week I came to England and took the job, I met Tony Blair, and he said, "Sven, welcome to England," and so on. And he said, "Shall we take a bet?" I said, "What's that about?" And he said, "Who is going to keep the job longest, you or me?" Because we know, he said, that we're going to lose it one day, for sure. And in that way, it's an impossible job, yes. But it's a fantastic job. Very, very good.
Football is about progressing and improving. Since you left in 2006, do you think England has moved on as a team?
Well, if you look at the results, no. But they're coming through some good, interesting players, young. And I guess it's always like that in England. Always coming a Rooney or Walcott. Let's hope next year in Brazil that they can do better than I did. And I hope so, I sincerely hope so, because players, EFA and 60 million England fans, they deserve it.